You know our next guest from his Emmy Award-winning show Mad About You, as well as his hit movies and stand-up comedy. Well, now he's back in Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. Watch this.
What do you want from me?
I want you to be a cop again. You gotta do something.
Axel, if you damage any city property...
You're in a snowplow?
Yeah, we're in a snowplow. What's the problem?
Earlier, we spoke the one, the only, Paul Reiser. Take a look. We're mad about him. So excited to have him on the show. Please welcome to DBL, Paul Reiser.
You know, the excitement is palpable.
Paul, it's such a pleasure to have you here. It has been 40 years since the first Beverly Hills Cop. So tell us what it was like auditioning for the first film.
I don't remember auditioning. I think the director, Marty Brest, had seen me in something and thought I would be good for this little part. I don't remember. But what was great was I had already known Eddie from the comedy clubs.
Oh, okay.
So it was a lot easier, and I was not as intimidated as I probably would have been if I had just walked on the set and, oh my God, it's Eddie Murphy. So it was great because we were easy to, it was really easy to play and get loose with him. And a lot of what we did, the little that I did in that film, a lot of it was just to improvise with him, which was great fun.
That's amazing. That's amazing. It actually answers my second question because I wanted to know if you knew that Eddie was going to be the lead, because at first it was going to be Sylvester Stallone playing the role of Axel. I
was actually set to do that little role before Eddie came on board, and I was at the time thinking, "Oh, I'm going to get to meet the Rocky. That's cool." And then I don't know what happened, and then they changed it. It was Eddie. I went, "Oh, that's even easier for me. I know Eddie."
Yeah.
And it's obviously a very different movie. Yeah. Stallone is great. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Eddie is funnier.
Yeah. How dare you, sir? I'm a Stallone comic fan.
Yes.
The Rocky, my favorite. All right, so your character is always trying to keep Eddie Murphy out of trouble. What is Eddie like now versus then? And are any of you still doing your own stunts?
It felt different in a good way. It was 40 years later, and they very wisely didn't try to pretend that Eddie's 23, and they, the whole heart of the movie is he's trying to connect with his daughter.
Well, I got to ask you as a comic, if you had to make your choice about being a full-time comedian for the rest of the go or an actor, which one are you choosing?
I would do stand-up, to be honest.
Wow.
I get it, bro.
Yeah, that's the most fun. And I had taken a long time off, like from early 90s. When Mad About You started, I didn't do stand-up. So what's funny to me is I hear people tell me their kids who watch Stranger Things, and they'll go, "Wait a second, you're going to go see him do comedy? That doctor is going to try to be funny?"
That's how they know you.
Tell them this is what I do.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. Now, our audience grew up with you and Helen Hunt in Mad About You, but I have to know, in real life, are you more like your character on that show or the Beverly Hills Cop movies?
No, that's yours.
I can't.
Well, what are you giving it to me for? Just throw it out.
I'm gonna throw it out?
Well, I'm not gonna walk around all day with a cookie.
Well, Mad About You was very much, it grew out of my marriage. And as my wife likes to point out, she'll tell me, without me, you got nothing. I'm like, that's so true. That's so true. I have no act. I have no show. I have no career. But what was great fun about that is, all the writers, men and women, we'd all come into Mad About You and we'd just start talking and like, so listen to this unbelievable fight I got into with my wife this morning, with my husband. And that would all find its way into the show.
You recently authored a memoir with singer Michael McDonald. Oh. Where did you two originally meet?
People go, that doesn't make sense. Why are you with him? We met, I had been a fan of Michael McDonald's for years. And I went to some private event in my neighborhood, and he was playing.
I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. I keep forgetting things will never be the same again.
I said, would you like to come over and jam? And he went, yeah, sure. I went, really?
Yeah.
No
way.
He
came over and we played for like 3 hours. We just played and talked music, and we became friends.
Real quickly, I know, you're friends with Michael, and Jimmy Fallon does did you ever see Jimmy Fallon do Michael McDonald? It's the best.
Take it to the street. Take it to the street.
Could you do Michael McDonald?
Dude, you just got to get a lot of phlegm and then hold.
I don't know the words. I just know that.
Yeah, but what's amazing is he just opens his mouth and that comes out. He doesn't have to warm up. It's like, I don't know what that is, but it's he's pretty special.
Such a beautiful tone.
Amazing.
Thank you so much, Paul. This has been amazing. DVL Nation, do not miss, I know you won't, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F, July 3rd on Netflix.
I can't wait.
And thank you again.
Thank you. Nice to talk with all of you.